Good day, beautiful day, everybody. Welcome back to the Cars924 YouTube channel. And today I bring you back with a new informative episode. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This is the place where everything is cars. Subscribe to the channel and turn on your post notifications to be alerted when a new video is dropped. And also, don't forget to follow the Cars924 Instagram. I'll leave a link in the description box down below. And also, I'll leave a sticker right here. So, without any further ado, let's get started. So, the first step that you should actually use is that when you're purchasing your car, or even before you purchase the car, you should actually ask the seller or the dealer who's selling the car to you if the car actually has a motor plan attached to it, because you could actually use this to your advantage as some form of security or even insurance as well. So let's say the mechatronic switch in the gearbox actually goes dead, or your drive shaft snaps, or the power steering of the car is no longer working. You could easily take the car back to the dealer or the person who sold it to you, as this falls under the motor plan because it's classified as a manufacturing default on one of the components of the car if they actually break on their own or they just sort of fail, and those parts will be categorized as a manufacturing default product, and they'll obviously replace it to you under that motor plan, and nothing will actually have to come out of your pocket. So the second tip you should use if you're buying the car pre-owned, you should either ask the seller or the dealer, depending on who you're buying the car from, for the paperwork for the car, especially one of the crucial ones, which is actually the service history paperwork. So the reason as to why you should actually ask for this, because now it provides evidence and proof if the car was actually serviced correctly, or if there's anything that actually happened to the car, it'll be actually disclosed in the paperwork for the service history, which will actually obviously give you like peace of mind and knowing that your car is actually mechanically sound and everything was done correctly on the car in terms of actually it being serviced correctly, whether it's like the oil change or the spark plugs have actually been changed, and many other things that you can actually go in depth with service. Tip number 3, if you've decided to finance your car, you need to make sure that the payment plan that you've actually decided on is financially suitable for you, because you don't want to choose a payment period that's like worth 3 years and then your monthly premium is going to be much higher, where you could have actually chosen a 5-year payment period, meaning that your monthly premium will be much lower in comparison to like the 3-year period, where the payment plan is obviously going to be much higher because it's a shorter payment period. And then you also need to know whether there's actually a balloon payment that's been attached to the car as well. It's all those things that you have to take into consideration to when you're financing your first car. So tip number 4 you should actually use before you purchase the car is that you need to do some research, because there's many other things you really need to take into consideration when you purchase this car. So you need to know whether or not it's actually a safe car to drive. Is it a good value for money car? Is it going to depreciate heavily once I purchase the car? And what financial costs am I actually going to incur when I service the car, and also the insurance costs as well, because you don't want to pay too much for insurance. And with the car, you really need to make these careful decisions, because with the car you need to be happy with the car that you've actually purchased. Number 5, which is basically the last one we're going to be discussing in today's video, is that you need to make sure that you meet all the requirements before you actually purchase the car. So maybe after you purchase the car, you need to make sure that your insurer is going to be able to insure the car, and also when you apply for finance through the bank or the dealer, you need to make sure that it's actually going to be approved once you make that application for the finance on the car. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it quite informative. If you did, you know what to do. Make sure to leave a like and also leave a comment in the comment box down below. And also don't forget to follow the Cars924 Instagram. I'll leave a link in the description box down below, as well as a sticker right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.